Alright, hey, Twins Gaming 6080, welcome to the stream, friends. Welcome to the Black Hat Show. I'm your host, the guy with the black hat. And we're playing some Vampyr. So hey, welcome Twins Gaming 6080. Welcome to the stream, friend. We are playing Vampyr, yes indeed. Supposed to be in work, but I had some massive car issues. And you can't get to work if your car doesn't work. It's kind of one of those things, especially when it's over 60, when it's like 50 miles away. Not 50, 35 miles. It takes an hour to get to work on the best of days. So I'm not off, but I'm going to take advantage, see whatever I can do to boost my stream, you know, trying to get some views, trying to get my Twitch up there. I'm really close to being a partner. Not partner, but affiliate. So anyway, playing some Vampyr, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I'm not sure how you pronounce it because it is spelled differently from the normal spelling. So it could be Vampyr, could be. I'm not sure how you'd spell it because in the game they spell they spell it vampire when they're speaking of vampires. They spell it the normal way, and then this way has just a YR. So how do you pronounce it? Don't know. It's not important. Vampyr. Let's go with it. Anyway, so hi, welcome to the stream. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so I'm level 15, or my vampires level 15. I don't know why vampires have levels. Besides the point. So I think we're gonna jump right into the next. I guess we could move on to the next mission, which is this one here. Reach the Stonebridge Cemetery. But I've also got stuff I can do for these characters, so I've got quest lines. Like that one right there. So you know what? We're gonna do that. The harder they fall. Hopefully that will give me a boost. So let's find out. Find out the cause of death. Alright. Welcome to the stream though, friend. Welcome. Find out the cause of death. What's in here? What is this room? I don't recognize this room at all. Huh. Well, we'll take it as it is. Alright, fair enough. That was it. Alright. Should be some vampires, some skags, they're gonna call them. There's the blood of them. Maybe not. Maybe they died. Fine with me, I suppose. Interesting. Guessing I can go around this way. I can't go any further. Oh, that a bunch of balls. What's the storyline of the game? Huh. You haven't heard of it? You're a vampire doctor. You're Dr. Acula. It's supposed to be clever. Dr. Acula, Dracula. Oh, it's funny. But the storyline, you know, it's not easily. Oh God, checkpoints. I hate checkpoints. Why are checkpoints in this game? To me, I have no idea. Shoot. What is the story? You play a newly turned vampire who must figure out why he was turned into a vampire. why, and how come he was abandoned as a brand new vampireling. That's the term for a baby vampire. Ah, I see, not until now.
It's locked.
Oh no. Whoa. Come here, my tasty morsel.
This is despicable.
Rawr.
Christ, he's dead!
Oh, that just killed him. Love it. Alright. But yeah, you play as a freshly turned vampire who is trying to figure out why he was turned, because he arrives back in the city and immediately gets attacked. It's kind of an odd coincidence. Huh. Now how the hell am I supposed to find this? Where is it?
I cannot enter.
Interesting. I need to get in this building.
I have
Tasty rodent.
thirst for blood.
Do you now, friend? Alright. Interesting. Uh-oh.
Murdering bastard!
Dead. Alright. Fair enough. More of those guys. Why did they not attack? I do not know. They probably should have. Surprised I can't go in here.
It's locked.
Why is it locked? Oh, I heard a vampire screaming. It's never a good sound. You hear little teeth chattering on the wind. La 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 la. Thought that would lead somewhere. Don't know why. Hi, hello. Think I fixed it. What do you mean you think you fixed it? What did you fix? Really? Well, that's weird. Well, here I am. Welcome to the stream, Stealthy. Really? Well, damn. That's crazy and makes no sense. I've been here. I did not see your messages. Very weird. Never-ending buffering. That's strange too. Well, I'm glad it's working now. Ah, loading screen. Ah. Hey, loading screens. Cursed. That's weird though, man. I eat your friends for dinner. What's your news, friend? Got him. Whoa, wildfire. Are you guys okay? Oh god, that was a scary ass noise. Why won't your internet work? Strange. But what's the news? What news do you have? Cool. Sweet. You got God of War 3. Oh, happy birthday. God of War 3. Oh, you got God of War 3 days ago. I see what you're saying. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, man. Have you gotten to play God of War? I'm assuming. Cool. Well, congrats, man. Happy you got it. You okay, Wildfire? Left a message on my... Oh. Says you left a message on my stream. Ah. Fair enough, fair enough. Though I wouldn't be surprised if the majority of the world hasn't, if they don't have the game, they have watched it on YouTube. But you are a courteous gentleman. Is I'm helping boy. Okay. He's in danger? A lot of times when he's in danger. I'll be honest, I've completely forgotten. I haven't played the game in a while. So I've forgotten. Isn't that bad? I've forgotten how the game went. Damn. What did happen in the game? I don't remember. My brain. I honestly can't think of it. That is really weird how I don't remember.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. I made you do it, you crazy vampire. Huh. For some reason I really can't remember. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I know what you mean now. Oh, you're... Oh, so you're about to get a lovely surprise. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. You're about to get a lovely surprise. Hope you enjoy. I really do. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you got it already. That's a lovely surprise, though, isn't it? Everybody knows what happens. If someone hasn't seen it, I would be honestly quite shocked. Because
I have this
yeah.
thirst for blood.
Come here, little rat. I want to eat you.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can. That's crazy. Cool, man. Oh, okay. Oh, you're in the opposite of Valhalla. Which is actually correct. The opposite of Valhalla. You are in the opposite of Valhalla. Yeah. You know, I couldn't help after I played the game looking in. Fair enough. I couldn't help after playing God of War, looking into the Norse mythology a little bit deeper. Because, obviously, my real first forte into it is Marvel's version, where all the Norse gods, the Aesir gods, are good guys. At least they seem to be good guys with a dark past, but in general, Thor is a hero loved by everyone. But in reality, he was a bastard. I mean, he was a bad person. He killed because it pleased him. He would do terrible acts. So I was like, well, that can't be true. Yeah, I know, there's nothing like it. And so I got this book and I read it, and it's just a realistic view of the Aesir gods, the Norse mythology, which I really enjoyed. And so yeah, it was crazy though, because they're not good. They're really bad, like worse than you would think. And then they all die in the end. None of them survive Ragnarok. Oh yeah, Infamous Second Son, good game. Really good game. Fantastic game, actually. Oh, cool. Well, congrats on that. Also, another good game. How the hell am I supposed to get to this place? I really should be able to pop up here.
It's locked, all right.
What the hell? Nice. Good job, man. Congrats. All those are great PlayStation games because they're exclusives. Obviously, they're gonna be great. So yeah, good choices, all of them. I haven't played Infamous Second Son in a long time. Good game, good game. I need to be able to move on. Yeah, I remember you telling me that because I was curious what other games you'd get. But yeah, don't blame me. I mean, I don't know. It's a great console, so regardless of what you play on, what games you play on it, it's a fantastic console. Okay, I don't know how to do this next part, so we're just gonna leave it up. We're not gonna bother with it because I don't know where I'm going, basically. So we'll just ignore this. We're gonna untrack. You're done. Yay, your internet works. Good job, friend. So we're gonna go to it. Yeah, I know. Completely understandable. Ooh, Whitechapel. Now, Whitechapel's an alarming location. Look at that. Ah.
This is
I'm very sorry about that. But you got it down at least? That's something. Ooh, these guys are high level. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm allowed to skip levels that might be too... areas that might be too tough for me. That's nice. Oh, okay. I went the wrong way. Let's try that again. Huh. I'm playing on the Xbox. I tried to get the PlayStation version, but sadly I could not. They were all out of the pre-order version for that. Ooh, holy water. Not good stuff. Got him. Got him. Alright, man. Enjoy God of War. Let me know what you think of it. I'll be on here playing Vampyr. Which, if you get the chance to check out as well. I know you're not gonna worry about that one for a while, but still. Eat your soul. Come here. How you like me now, friend? Now that you're dead. Hopefully it's not too scary in here.
I don't know if I have the strength.
Oh god, there's bad things in here.
Somebody help! Somebody help!
Time to die. Come here. Done.
Somebody help!
I'm here to save you, madam. You're a damsel in distress. Alright. You'll be okay.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me.
Yes,
Why?
they did. They
They've
wanted to
lost
eat
their
you,
minds
actually.
in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright. See you later, lady. Oh my god, look at all that blood. Damn. Damn, imagine getting trapped in here. Oh, that'd be horrifying. Well, technically she was trapped in here, so that makes sense. I wonder if they get confused and they get stuck here. Time to die, fools. Come here. Eat my own kind, 'cause I don't give a damn. Done. Why not eat your own kind? It's a good source of blood, I'm sure. Hi, friend. Damn. Come here. Done. Anyone else got a problem with what I just did? Damn. Come here. Let me talk to you. Come here. Beast. Done and done.
I have
Discreetly attend the funeral.
for blood.
All right. That's it. Now that you really pissed me off. Come here. Let's have a little combo. Stupid freaking vampires. Me getting mad over vampires. I know, it's ridiculous. Well, at least these guys have been cleaned out. That's something. I'm not too worried about those guys. Worst they can do is come die. There's nothing over here. Fair enough. I wouldn't expect too many vampires to be in this area. I really would. I think it'd be a lot less than normal, but there's a lot of vampires. They're like, yeah, we're gonna chill.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to pretend the same.
Uh-oh.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die.
What a dreadful grave.
We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed,
It's incredibly
and we commit
glitchy.
her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
That's depressing, isn't it? And you did it.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me,
Why would she do that?
and it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your
I look at his
peace.
eyes.
Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Oh, Pixel Legend, thank you for the follow. Ooh, eerie music occurred as I walked through here. Now, why would it do that? Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Hope you enjoy. There's something over there. I guess not. Now we've got the specific mood coming into play with this music. So I wonder as I get over here whether or not I'm going to be ambushed. Not because of her per se. I don't know why she'd want to get me killed. But who knows, honestly. Thank you, friends.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Can't do anything.
All right. I shan't insist.
Fair enough.
Goodbye for now, sir.
The fact that they're down there just eating on flesh is kind of gross. We'll just ignore them for now because they're not important. I head on to a direction I wanted to go. Give me the mouse. Yum. I love mouse.
Despicable.
Oh, Lord. Unlocked a new hideout. Sweet. Like it when I get new areas unlocked. So lovely is what it is. Cool. I don't have enough XP to do any kind of real leveling, but I can probably craft some stuffs. Let's see if I can upgrade my steak. Yes, I get to wear steak somehow. What is this? Ah, I can make aspirin now. Cool. Treatment for headache. Treatment for migraines. Treatment for whatever the hell that is. Cool. I can't make that now. I don't know what a neurologica is. I don't know what that is. Sorry if I couldn't say it correctly. I like a bunch of bahooki. If it's not English, I can't read it. Then it's not English, obviously. But oh well. Nothing I can do about that. At least I got a little bit of all the different treatments I have available. So in case I need to help anybody out, I have medicine aplenty. That's always a wonderful thing. How close am I to getting this? Oh, I need a good handle. I'm not sure where you get that. Alright, how about my shotty here? Shot. Oh, I need common sugar part. Alright, man. See you, Twins Gaming 6080. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Sweet. Done. Need tiny good handle part. Right. But still, that's pretty good right there, so I'll take that any day of the week. I don't really need that anymore, but yeah, okay. Can I upgrade this at all? That's good at blood absorption, honestly. But yeah, thanks for watching, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Cool. We made some stuffs. Hopefully it'll do me some good later down the road.
Burn it, boys!
We're not playing this game. Oh, he got me. Damn. Can't get too cocky, because if you get too cocky, you get killed. Come here.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the
What the
blood
hell?
from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
What the hell is
Shed your
that?
skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Whoa.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them.
Look
and
at
abide
that
by them,
thing.
or I shall return as your judge and jury.
That's one hell of a vampire.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
That was ridiculous. That was honestly ridiculous. I don't know what that was, but it made no sense. It was crazy is what that was. That was just straight ridiculous. Alright. Why is it searching the trash can without lifting up the lid? Done. Oh, common handle part, but I need the blue version, so it doesn't help me at all. Time for you guys to die. Damn! Psycho! Can't see. Come here. Pretty sure he went nom 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 nom. I swear he just went nom 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 on his neck. Oh god, it was good.
I have this thirst for blood.
Large beast. Got him. Not so bad. Give me your blood.
This is despicable.
We're not going that way. Stay at home. What is that demented noise? They're not even that high level to be screaming that much. Alright, guess we're going down the ladder. Come here. Let's talk about this. It's about how you shouldn't mess with a vampire. Crazy ass. Messing with a vampire. Let them fight each other for a second. Well, I see what's down here. Okay, fair enough. Going back this way, I guess.
It's an H! Kill him! Roll back to the ground and spawn!
I don't know what that guy in armor is, but we're not bothering with that.
You're too fucking fast!
The Reverend Cain?
Fear no evil!
Come here. Let's talk about this.
Away with you!
Damn.
Stay back, beast!
Damn. Come here. Now I eat you.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
It's not. It's not good news at all. I just about died from that battle. Where does that lead, I wonder? Nowhere. I wish it would. At least that thing's dead. Man. He called it a man. That was a hell of a man, let me tell you. Guess we're going to repent, friends.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Huh?
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
Why wouldn't he be troubled?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Okay.
I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Hello.
Maybe she'll talk this time.
Very well.
Oh, Camellia, the silent flower of Whitechapel, an angel made flesh, I tell you.
Oh, some kind of load point. What'd I do? I don't know what happened. It's loading something. Maybe talking to him activates a cinematic of some kind, I guess.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Am I really that good? Aha!
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health.
Wrong.
But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Alright.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives, how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
I don't know. Will she?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not at all, sir.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
If only you
May
knew.
I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Weird.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Indeed, sir.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
It's true, I suppose. Huh. Alright.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Thank you, sir. Alright. I guess the hope is this time she'll actually communicate toward me. Ah, new hint available. Cool.
Hello again, miss. Tell me.
Hi,
about
TikTok
Richard
219.
I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Doesn't communicate no matter what you do. But her blood quality is 5,000. Holy hell.
Very well. Goodbye then.
I'm good. How are you, friend? Just playing some
Good evening,
Vampyr.
Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good...
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Well, damn. That's depressing. Damn. That's more than I ever get. I only get wins when I am playing, like, you know, battle royale, where I'm actually playing with other people.
Sir.
Like, you know, teammates, the 50 versus 50. Otherwise, I'm god awful. God awful. There's no other way of explaining it besides god awful. So well. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer. I'm a single player person myself.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
What's the problem? You know that a lot of people don't use headsets anymore.
I served in France.
So
Our
communications
top must be to
is
put an end to this
not
butchery.
likely.
This war
Either
must
they're
stop
not
now.
using
Sir,
headsets
streets are a
or they're in
battlefield
parties.
too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets?
It's unfortunate.
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
Who knows, man?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Sorry. By the way, she said hi. Who said hi? Yes.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the
By the way, she said
Whitechapel is the
hi.
crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies.
Oh, okay.
I want people to
Hi.
know them.
That's quite
And
honorable.
what is your question, sir?
But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel. Someone should do something about it, but no one cares.
I care, but there's not much I can do about it right now.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Who is this?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not
Nothing.
looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then.
Okay, man.
But be quick.
I didn't see what your
though
question
I
was, but
usually get
see you.
paid
See you in a
when
little bit.
I open my mouth.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
2 girls I know went to the dispensary yesterday. Nobody has seen them since.
Great.
I worry about them, in case bad things happen.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Too bad.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Ew.
You can
Gross.
put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Huh. Gross.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Probably.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Ew.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
You don't know that, actually, but okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
Fine.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Dr. Tobias Walter.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
I can't heal him, so there's no point of even trying. I need more supplies to make medicine for him. So, sadly, he will have to do without it. They all need medicine for fatigue.
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Oh well.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
Lies.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Hello, Harry.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Let's explore, see what I can and cannot steal. Nice. I don't realize the troves of anemia. I can actually fix that, so we will be fixing that shortly. They don't realize the lovely treasures they have for me to steal. Like money just laying on the table. What a fool. What was that? Species of vampires. Oh my god. Alright, guess we'll go down, talk to the poor chap. I love the dreadful violin. It's lovely.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man.
Damn.
Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
No problem.
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Nobody dares to enter the dispensary now. Rumors say the nurse has gone mad.
Interesting.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back
I'm not
again
sure what we're
after my
talking
mother
about here,
died.
but okay.
Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
That's dreadful.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Fair enough.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Yeah.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got.
It's actually
But
true.
I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Good Lord.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
He's just whizzing, seriously? He's not even doing anything. That's the crazy bit. Just looks like he is. Well, at least he's healthy, huh? I think I saved him, that's probably why. Try to kill this man. Oh, it's gone into such terrible disarray.
I have this thirst for blood.
Dead inside? There's reavers in there. Come here. Oh, God. Come here. Time to die, friend. What is she doing? She's a vampire now. I should have just killed her. She became one of them. Damn. She's so much stronger than me. I should have just taken her when I had the chance. I thought that stopping her from doing what she was doing, I guess because I killed her father. I killed her father, and that's what happens. That was the consequence. Damn. That was crazy is what that was. That was crazy. That was too crazy. Well, damn. Damn it all to hell, sir. You know what I mean? Yes, get it out of it, I'm sure. She really kicked my ass. That means there's a higher level than 20. I mean, based off that. Well, I reincarnated in a weird place. Hopefully all the things I did were saved. Oh yeah, okay. So it was saved. I just died, that's all. Alright, fine enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna try to fix these people here. There's only a few left that are sick. So him and him, he's fine now. So I just need to find a place where I can actually. I should have a hideout somewhere.
This is despicable.
Come here.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can, friend. A ring. Nice.
I have this thirst for blood.
You have to be able to survive, friend. You know that. You and I both know if you don't have blood, you die. At least it's nothing worse. You just knock on random people's doors. What's he doing?
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. Made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Indeed, sir. What?
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Fair enough.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
You're a disgusting thing.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
I suppose.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here. especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
It's true.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
He is pretty scummy.
Let's pin it down!
I'm right there too. I need to get back in this area. That was aggressive. Oh, nice. 4 springs. Not bad, honestly. I guess that's where it ends. Fair enough.
Distribute flowers at this hour of night.
Oh, she has the cold, and she seems like she's dying. I think I'm gonna prod and mock her a little bit.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
You seem
You look
sick.
ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Ah.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy nowadays. Good thing for the Swanborough cordial.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I don't care about no stupid medicine, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't. See, I can't heal that yet. No Goglia. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. I cannot heal that. So, there you go. Nagulia. Nugagalia. Sounds like a made-up word. I don't know why they made up a word. It has no meaning whatsoever. Nagulia. I don't know. It's not a word. Not the word that I know anyway, so it's just like blah to me.
This is despicable.
Well, he seems fine.
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
You're being manipulated by these criminals. What's worse is that you're clever enough to know better.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
Goodbye, young man.
What a fool. Hello, Berserker. Welcome to the stream, friend. Welcome, welcome.
All the good boys join the army and the scum turn criminal. It's a shame,
A random body just laying there? Guys, clean up your streets. Look at this guy.
If I could get some work in.
Oh, he just saw me do that. There's no way he didn't say, oh my god, the guy just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah, I just teleported. Well, you don't get the cool range of abilities or powers. And you're weak. The game is more difficult if you don't. But you can do that. It's an option. You don't have to feed. You don't have to eat. It's just difficult. It's just harder to play. It's the game, the producers, the company, the game, the developers. It's their way of, like, you know, kind of tricking, not tricking, but the way they say it, the way they phrase is that the game can be the hardest game you've ever played, or it can be the easiest. It's like right now, I'm level 15, and I went up against a level 24 vampire and died. I mean, just a couple swipes and I'm dead. You can't get any higher unless you eat people. So unless your goal is to avoid conflict, which you can do, then you'll die. That's the end result. So yeah.
It's locked.
It's a cool spin on a gameplay mechanic. I like it. Thought I had a hideout. Guess I don't. I really thought I had a hideout here. Somewhere up high. But it seems that I do not have one that I can locate. That guy's dead. There's a lot of that going around.
It's locked, all right.
A lot of dead people going around.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Swindler.
When science fails you,
There's the secret hideout.
It's locked.
What? Are you serious? What the hell? Then how the hell are you supposed to get in there? Oh, that is baloney, sir. Baloney.
You again? What do you want this time?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I saw her wandering the streets. Yesterday, I think. She didn't recognize me. People say she's lost it. It's a sad story.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Really?
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Huh?
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Of course.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
That's true.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Fair enough.
Do you have any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears those who dare to get elf care from that bitch are never seen again. Something fishy going on there, for sure.
Right then.
Fair enough.
Show me what you have.
Oh, I need that. Damn, I can't afford anything else. I would never sell any of these, but okay. Oh wait, do I not have the stake equipped? Oh, I don't. Well, there you go. I had a warning on it.
This district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir.
Fair enough. I won't. At least they kill the bad zombies. Or the bad vampires. I don't care for those at all. They're honestly kind of a pain in the ass. Large beasts. Oh shoot. Come here. Let's have a combo. They're easy to kill now. Before they were a big pain in the behind. Now they're not much trouble at all. Damn, look at all the bloody massacred that guy. Whew. It's a rough death right there, let me tell you. No joke. Another beast? How many beasts are there? Ooh, did I find a hideout? An axe. A used hatchet. Cool. Nice. I like hatchets. Oh god. You're dead. What you get for messing with me? Come here. That was easy enough. Gained some XP, not a lot, but I gained some. Oh yeah, I forgot I've already been through here. Alright, there's not much I can do. I guess I just gotta move on. I can't. I need to go make medicine, but I can't do it here, so. It's too bad. Can't fix his, I don't think. I don't think.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
No, I can't make that.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not recently.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
Fair enough.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben.
Ben the Trap.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Sup, Wildfire? Welcome to the stream.
Perhaps I'm. A gun, alcohol.
Well, I guess I'm gonna head on to where I need to be. Because there's nothing here for me. Nothing but the pain and sadness of ecstasy. You know. Doesn't leave me anywhere. That's right. It actually did a little bit of damage to me. Just a little. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit of damage. Uh-oh! Hell no, son. Oh, I won't. He's dead. Come here. All dead now. Can't believe that guy was there. It was kind of disturbing. Where have all the good men gone? If they are not here, then they are gone, sir. And from which we cannot ever understand why they have left us to begin with. Come here. Not a vampire, sir. I'm just a vampire. Anybody else feeling froggy? Then leave. 6 Siege. What is 6 Siege? No. Never heard of that before. No, I don't even know what that is, my dear man. No idea at all.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, finally I can do some stuff. I'll say I couldn't do anything for a while. Oh, cool. Everything's nice. Nicey nice. Alright. Let's see what I can craft, yeah? Alrighty. Let's get rid of all this I don't need, eh? I should be able to upgrade this now. No, I need a good handle. Okay. So I can't upgrade it. Now what is this axe? A used hatchet. I mean, it's okay. It won't do anything. I didn't make anybody a monitor. Except for you. So yeah. No. Nobody else, friend. Not a soul. I'm afraid, anyway. Why do you ask, dear man? Nice. Okay. I hadn't planned on it anyway, to be honest with you. I have no real reason to do something like that. Damn, he looks rough. Indeed, sir. Okay, cool. The following night. Nothing I can do about that, but I can fix these two. I need more fatigue, I think. See, I can't fix that, and I cannot fix that. So, oh well. I know where she's at. She's not missing. She's alive and well. Well, not alive and well, but she's definitely there. Ugh, it's rough too. That's right. I need to make some more fatigue medicine. A lot of people suffer from fatigue, so we'll just carry 8. That's good. We'll take the 8.
Place for a gentleman. Last warning, sir. Look lively.
Take this.
Lord, give us rest. Oh my God!
Come here. What'd you expect? Of course I was only gonna kill you, friend. Alright, cool. Man, it's just bodies laying around. Benjamin Barker.
All your problems, as long as you have the money.
You distribute flowers.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Fancy buying something?
You never do you need help?
To be honest,
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you.
Please
take this. You'll feel better.
really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price.
Your
Human
blood.
nature being what it is.
Your blood, sir.
Right then. Show me what you have.
You again?
Can I offer you?
Keep your medicine.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Good.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Let's take care of this guy here.
Good evening.
It's far.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Oh my god.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a...
As a doctor, you must be a...
What do you mean?
The beast.
I've seen this.
I have heard enough.
I've already heard this
Good
before,
evening,
so I don't
mister.
care.
It's far.
So I just want to...
Don't you...
Faith.
No doubt your faith will prevail. But let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Indeed.
I have heard enough for tonight.
Over there! There's one of them.
Okay, where's this guy at? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not high enough level, so I literally can't do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I remember that. He just stared at me like, "You're not coming in." I was like, "Okay, I'm not coming in." It just was that simple.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
What the hell?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage.
Good Lord.
In a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
Either way.
Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Oh yeah, she's just standing around. She needs to go back.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming. To have lost him so quickly.
Pretty crazy.
Even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
How depressing.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
You know you can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
Fair enough. How? What now? How long is this game? I think they said it was 30 some hours. Why? Alright, get out of here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a good, decent game. Of course, I'm a single player gamer anyway, so it makes sense that I'd play a game of this length, if not longer. Oh, get off. Come here. $30 hours. Damn, where's this guy at? Where's this Yahoo?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, where is this guy? Oh, I bet she's right there.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Damn. Look at that gore. They must have carried his ass off.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Samuel is dead. He doesn't even look unique anymore. He just looks like a regular skull. Come here. He's dead now. Vampires ate his soul. Come here. Guess that's one way you could get in here, isn't it? Where the hell?
I cannot enter.
Okay. Why is the bed covered in blood? Creepy status, huh? Oh well.
It's locked, all right.
Back where I need to be anyway. Alright. Let's go tell the good priest that his favorite son is dead because of his idiocy. Wait. How do I get that way? Did I really go the wrong direction? This place is like a maze. Oh yeah, it's up here, duh. I don't know where I think I'm going. Sure, there's a way to get up there faster. It'd be quite useful. Maybe eventually I will find that way. Well, until that point, I gotta run by foot. That's where they buried her? God awful place to bury someone. Terrible. Loading screen! Yay! You got to love a good loading screen, if you know what I mean. Trash can full of stuff. Thank you. Alright. Sweet. Loading screen. Yay! Hate load screens. Oh, my angel. Whitechapel. District probably shouldn't be critical still, but okie dokie. Whatever. Done all that I can for these people. Damn, 4,000 XP. I can't wait till I can eat his face off.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
No, I'm not.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes.
He is dead.
He is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily
Indeed.
made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Just reading how to do something. Okay. Ah, so you actually have just to complete the game. You don't get a choice. Well, that makes sense.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burned those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself.
Indeed.
The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Bahookie, sir.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
What the hell?
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
What the hell?
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision.
You sent... Good evening, Mr.
It's far.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery.
It's weird.
I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
No, sir.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Indeed.
I have heard enough for tonight.
He tried to poison me. Despicable behavior.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. There's a letter inside. A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Who indeed? Whose life should I end? That's a hell of a question right there.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way.
That's crazy.
I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be properly rewarded.
About this package, it's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Cool. Wonder if I should tell this
You
guy.
again?
I guess you can't. Oh well.
Goodbye.
Let's move on. I think we did everything we're supposed to do, so let's just move on back to Pinbrook. I think it is, but it's besides the point. All right.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Dive!
Murderous blood! Back to the shop!
I ought you to step back! Oh, that's good smart!
Ha! How you like now? Alright, cool. Let's get on. Why'd I keep picking that up? I don't even know. Loading screen. Oh, why can't I run forward? Go. I'm back, friends. He's got a headache. How? That's right. He always had a headache. I don't know what I was thinking. She's got the cold. How sick are all these people? Headache. What the hell? Why is everybody sick?
Good
all of a
evening,
sudden?
Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
What happened? Whoa. That guy went ape shit.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened.
Damn.
I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Good lord.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you
Good
need
lord.
assistance.
Please, someone help! I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Do you need my medical...
I would have been
There is no shame in helping each other.
Many doctors I have met...
Goodbye, Doc.
Alright, I'm getting... The dialogue is fun and everything, but it does get kind of, you know, tedious. That guy looks dead.
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
All true.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accept it.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again. Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed.
I have no doubt about it, but you are...
I appreciate your concern.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Indeed, sir.
Goodbye, Doc. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the...
Well, not well.
Why is Milton grumpy?
Milton's not the kind of man...
Why does Milton...
I don't know.
How would you describe it?
It's serious.
How...
Or long enough.
You're right.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
You know, dialogue is wonderful. It's a lot of dialogue. I was saying if I get any information on what I was looking for, but I guess not. So we'll just talk to what's his name in here. Along with a man who is obviously a vampire. Obviously.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Nah.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse.
It was crazy.
Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Death.
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
All right.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Nice. I'll take the damage increase. Cool. right? Cool. Alright guys, I think we're going to take a little pause here, a little break. It's been about 3 hours. I think I'm pretty content. So we're going to level up my friend here. Probably get his claws leveled up again. If I can. I cannot. Confirm that. We should be good. This area should heal up rather quickly. Then we'll go take a little break. Everybody shouldn't be as sick. Oh yeah, healthy. Good. Just need to fix. He's tired. I guess that makes some sense. Weird. I have to heal all those guys. Him. He's next time we get the kill, and he's a vampire, so I'm actually gonna kill him probably. He's a pillar though. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. But he's the guy we're going after. Oh. Well, at any rate, I'll have the migraine. I think actually I can treat him, make him all better. But anyway, guys, we're gonna stop here for now. Just a quick little pause, guys, little break, but I'll be back momentarily. Well, you know, in a little while. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching and thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys next time.